Well, there it is, the first major casualty of this job. My CUDA t-shirt. Okay, it's a bit dirty on the front, but that's not the worst of it. She's getting a little beat up. It's a goner. I'm going to take you underneath and show you a few more things from today. I believe I last left you after I had poured the footing for the wall. I said I'd show you a bit more when I took off the forms. I decided not to take off the forms. I changed my mind about one other thing. I'm going to do my first course of what would have been concrete blocks in a pour. So I've made another little form for that. You can see the particle board there. So it's going to be 8 inches wide and 8 inches high, because that's how big a cement block is, giving allowance for a 3/8 mortar joint between all blocks. So a cement block is really only 7 5/8 high and 15 5/8 long. So I'm assuming I've laid a block on there with mortar underneath it, so that's exactly 8 inches. So I decided to leave the forms down there in place as something to screw a little cleat to here, if you will, to hold the bottom of my form in place. And then I threw some rubble in the back. I made myself a little gauge here that's exactly 8 inches, so I can always check my spacing with that. So that's in the back, so that's going to hold the bottom of it. Now, when you pour into forms, you want a nice smooth finish on not just the top surface, but the front and maybe the back. And to do that, you got to keep tapping the form with a hammer or your foot or something. When you do that, of course, the top of the forms are going to tend to spread as it settles in. So I've made a little tool to help me with that. I have a piece of wood with screws in it. I'm going to lay that across the top and let the form expand out to those screws. So I've got 2 of those. So after I get that area filled and the top finished, I've got 4 more permanent ones that are just going to get screwed into that form from the top and hold it together, and then I will take these and reuse them further down as I go. So I will let you know how that works out.